Ciao a tutti, welcome to my channel. I'm Italian, I live in Liguria, and today I will show you and teach you how to make this very ancient Italian recipe from Liguria, which is called fiori ripieni, filled flowers. Which flowers? Flowers of zucchini, the trumpet zucchini. First of all, sorry for my funny English because I'm not mother tongue. I've learned at school, as most part of Italian girls and boys do. So let's follow together step by step how to make this very, very ancient recipe. This recipe will be very philological. I teach you the ancient Italian way to make this beautiful and delicious vegetable dish. So as you can see, you begin with roasting a little bit in extra virgin olive oil these zucchini with some white onion. In another pan you put in boiling water some green beans and some classic potatoes. I wash these flowers one by one. Since we have a vegetable garden now in summer, in August, every morning our plants make these beautiful fresh flowers. And when the harvest is made early in the morning, they are very fresh and crispy. These flowers will be filled with vegetables, and the result will be an exceptional ancient recipe, very, very tasty. Here I show you how to perfectly roast these green pumpkins. They don't have to be burnt. They just have to be a little colored. You let them roast until the color is perfect. The secret of this ancient recipe is in using only extra virgin olive oil, because all the other oils are, first of all, dangerous for the blood circulation, and then very, very important, they don't resist the high temperature. It doesn't matter what they say. I saw a lot of videos on YouTube saying that seed oils are very good and healthy. Don't believe it. Once the other vegetables, the green beans and the potatoes are soft, you can check the cooking. You take them out from water and you let them cool down a little bit. As I told you, don't waste this water. Don't add water when you boil vegetables. I will do this recipe completely by hand, using the classical methods and the classical machines used also by my grandmother. I want to cut everything by hand because I want to have a little crunchy consistency. Sorry, my English. This is very important for this recipe. And I will work very well the mixture by hand, stirring well. So I use the classical half moon to cut the green beans, and then I begin by crushing a potato in a large pan, in a large bowl, sorry. Then we add the zucchini. As you can see, I can work with, I can stir well with a wooden spoon. I bought a piece of Parmigiano. This one is Valgrana. We can find also Parmigiano Reggiano, Grana Padano. Please don't use Parmesan, because Parmesan is a false name used to indicate a general cheese, which is no good at all. The real Italian cheese is called Parmigiano and not Parmesan. Then I bought a slice, not so much, I think 60-70 grams of this special Italian, how you say that? Well, it is called mortadella. The classical recipe of these flours includes mortadella, just a little bit, not other sort of meat. This recipe can be made also without meat, and then you add eggs. My grandmother, she was born 1898, and she was used to make this recipe the way I'm doing now, all by hand. You add a good pinch of Parmigiano, and you always stir well. You can fill flowers, but you can also fill other sort of vegetables if you don't have these beautiful and very rare to find flowers. In fact, since I have made a lot of filling cream, I have prepared also some white onions to fill. The most important part is adding the seasoning, which is made of a little bit of salt, not so much because Parmigiano is still a little bit salty, and then a bit of pepper, the one you prefer, black or white, but not too much. Don't exaggerate with pepper. And the most important thing is the nutmeg. Be generous with nutmeg, because this is the real very special flavor that is used a lot in Italy. This is a very British spice, but very used in Italy, especially in Liguria, in Emilia-Romagna. Don't use any other spice. This recipe I'm showing you is very, I don't know exactly how to say in English, it's philological. So this is exactly the way it was made in the past. Don't use chili pepper, don't use garlic, because you really destroy the sweetness and the gentleness of these fresh vegetables. Once you have seasoned, you should, by hand, adjust the consistency of the cream. So the filling must be quite hard. So you begin by adding boiled potatoes until you have a firm cream. In the meanwhile, begin to prepare 2 white onions. Cut the 2 white onions in the direction I show you in this video. So you will create some small containers. Cut the onion in the right sense, and then put the half onions in the same hot water you have used to boil green beans and potatoes. So this water is a very tasty vegetable stock that can be used for other recipes. This is called circular cooking. Don't waste anything in your cooking. I was telling you before about fresh basil, basilico. This one is basilico, which grows in pots in my terrace, on my terrace, and it is called basilico genovese. Must be cut a little bit big, not too minced, with a knife, and you add it in the cream as the last ingredient, so it will preserve the flavor. This variety of basilico genovese is the one used to make the well-known Italian sauce for spaghetti, which is called the pesto. White onions have boiled for about 5 minutes and they are ready to be filled. In this old house of my mama, I had just a very, very old Teflon pan and another very, very old, around 70 years old, Pyrex glass pan. They are not very elegant, but I don't have any others, sorry. A leaf of normal oven paper, non-sticky paper. Can you hear bells are chiming? Because today is 15th of August. As you can see in the video, I am filling not too much the flowers, and I gently put them in the pan. You know, I live in the western part of Liguria, close to Sanremo, and we are close to France too, close to Provence, the region Provence, and the city of Nice, and other beautiful places like Menton, and we are very close to the Principality of Monaco too. In Provence, they also have this recipe. They fill vegetables, and they call them the farci. But the recipe used in France is very different. They use a lot of grated bread. Once all the flowers and the vegetables had been filled, you put everything in oven, preheated oven, not too hot. Must be no more than 180 degrees Celsius. We are used to serve these flowers once cooked, not too hot, but not too cold. We crush a tomato, always from our vegetable garden, and we prepare a typical salad made with a red hot pepper, a chili pepper, not too hot. These are not Mexican peppers. These are round Italian peppers, very fresh. The flavor is fantastic. Then we use some fresh basil, basilico genovese, and then some salt and extra virgin olive oil. And this is the salad to accompany the flowers. Serve with white wine, a cold white wine. Here we have a bottle of Soave, which is an Italian wine from Veneto. It will be perfect, a very fresh Napa Valley, California wine too, or some Australian wines. In any case, not a sparkling wine. Don't use a sparkling wine with this recipe. Use a dry wine. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful ancient historical recipe. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe and like if you want some more Italian ancient recipes, and write me in comments all your questions. Signore e signori, arrivederci. Thank you very much. Ciao a tutti dalla Liguria.